Hello?
Hey, Kendra.
What's your name, baby?
Stefan.
Okay, hold on. 1 second. Stefan. Okay, let's start from the beginning. What's your name, honey?
Stefano.
Stefan. No, get situated for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, where you calling us from?
Virginia.
VA, what part?
Hampton.
Oh, I went to Hampton University.
I know you did.
Okay. Okay. All right, Stefano, Virginia, Hampton. Hold on 1 second. Okay. How old are you?
I am 48.
48. Have you been here before?
One time.
Oh, do you have an update? How'd it go?
Oh, no updates.
What, when you was here, what happened?
Nothing. I thought it went well, but no update. I mean, your inbox gets full, but no inbox. No, I
Well,
mean,
you
no
didn't reach out
updates.
to the women that inboxed you?
There was only like one or two that were considerations.
And so what happened to those one or two?
They ended up being,
Well, what
not
was wrong
qualified.
with the other people that had your inbox full?
They were, I mean, a lot of them weren't attractive.
Oh, they weren't. So is that a main requirement for you?
I mean, it's not a main requirement, but you want somebody that looks, you want somebody that looks like Kendra. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm hair, weave, makeup. You don't want somebody to look like me,
No,
child. I get.
definitely. You want somebody that looks like Kendra. Trust me.
Well, I think I work in media, so I probably spend, this is like, which I probably don't know. I don't like talking about money, but I spend a lot of money a week from hair, makeup, and everything else. I don't think the average woman does that, or nor should she be held to that standard if she doesn't work like in media.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
I
That's
think,
understandable.
but I received the compliment. All right. So Stefano, right?
Yes.
Virginia, Hampton, 48. What you do for a living?
I work in media.
What do you do in media?
I do screenwriting, editing, and I also do promoting.
Okay. You have any children?
Yes.
How many kids?
5.
How old are your kids?
27, 25, 24, 23, 22. That's it.
All by the same woman?
No.
How many women?
4.
Boy, get your ass on. 4 women, but these ages is like close. So you had different women pregnant 4 years back to back?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you could have settled down with any of your baby mamas?
I was young.
Okay, let me.
Ooh, child. I was young.
Ooh, child is right. If you was a woman, child, the men would go in on you. So I don't know about this one, but when's your birthday or zodiac sign?
September 3rd. I just had a birthday.
So September 3rd. What's your zodiac sign?
Libra. September 30th.
September 30th. All right. So this is Stefano. Granted, your kids are older. They're in their 20s. So granted. He's Stefano, Virginia, Hampton, Virginia. 48, 5 kids, 4 women, works in media, is a Libra. What kind of woman you looking for, love?
Someone who loves God, someone who is attractive, someone who is smart, and someone who has that Love Jones like like in the 90s.
Love Jones like the 90s. Okay,
Yes.
what's some deal breakers?
A deal breaker is hanging up the phone on me.
Okay, women hang up the phone on you?
No, I'm just saying that's a deal breaker. I'm not saying they do it, but that's one of my deal breakers. I don't like to be hung up on.
Okay, you don't be hung up on.
Right.
Why you gotta say that? Women hang up on you?
No, I'm just saying, that's just one of my pet peeves. You know how you got pet peeves? So I don't like someone to hang up the phone on me. What else? I don't like, what's another deal breaker? I don't like a woman who does drugs or smokes cigarettes.
Okay. All right. These are heavy hitter deal breakers. No one that does drugs, no one that smokes cigarettes. No one
And when I mean
that
drugs, I mean by, the heavy drugs like cocaine, heroin, things like that. Yeah.
Oh, she could do. I guess, do we consider weed still a drug?
I guess we do, but I guess it's so common now that we kind of let it go past. But yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Can she have kids?
Yes, of course. I have kids, so she can have kids. Yeah.
All right. Do you want more kids?
If I get married, I've never been married. I want to get married so bad. Oh my gosh.
So this.
I just want to get. Go ahead.
Say it.
I just want to get married. I just want to da 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 da. I just want to get married one time. I never been married.
Let me say this because this is the things I say to women when they say that and they've never been married and they have children by multiple people. Why didn't you think about marriage before you had your children?
Because I was young. I was young.
If I had to do it when you had your kids,
it doesn't matter. If I had to do it over again, I would have never had children. If I had to do it over again.
This.
Go ahead.
But how come you didn't learn after the first? Like, I don't want to call your kids a mistake because they're not a mistake. But why didn't you do it different after you had your first child? Because you proceeded to do it 3 more times. So you have 4 different children by 4 different women.
Okay, so here's the deal. So I was a virgin. A lot of people thought I was having sex when I was a teenager, but I wasn't. I was a virgin up until I got to Hampton University. When I got to Hampton University.
Wait, you went so you actually went to Hampton University?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part. I thought you lived in Hampton. Okay.
No. So I didn't become a non-virgin until I was an adult. And so when that happened and I caught a piece, that's what, it was like, wow, this is exciting and and it feels good.
You were 18?
No, I was like 19. Yeah.
And then you got a woman pregnant. How low was you when you had your child?
I was 20, I believe. 20.
Okay, yeah. 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically you're saying so because you waited to 19 to have sex, it was so good you're not able to contain yourself.
Right. I was very immature and didn't know how to contain myself. Didn't know, when they say once you get a piece, then, it becomes so, so.
Well, when did you get your wake-up call? After your 5th child?
Yes. Wake-up call.
Okay. All right. But so now you want to get married?
Yes. I want to get married.
He wants to get married. Now, you mentioned it before. Does a woman got to look a certain way?
Yeah. I mean, she don't got to look. I don't care if she's, she just got to be a woman. Some of these women, they just not feminine. She just got to be a woman. She got to be feminine. Yeah.
Okay. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
No.
You don't care about that? All right, let's do the Kendra cam. That's when we see your full body.
Okay. Let's see here.
Let's see what you're working with. This is Stefano.
Yes.
You seem tall. How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
I'll say you seem tall.
Yeah, I'm not tall. I just seem tall. Here we go. Oh shoot. Can you see it? No, that's not a good one. How about this?
Where are you at right now?
A little hotel.
Oh, okay.
Can you see? Yeah.
All right, I think we'll work with it.
Okay, cool.
What you can do is put the phone down and just walk backwards. You have a big space.
Okay.
So you can put the phone down and then just walk backwards.
Oh, we can do that.
Ooh, child, we going. I feel like I'm running a track star. You running around this. I feel like I'm working out right now.
I'm trying to help you out. There you go. Can you see now?
Okay. All right, we can see you. We see you.
All right, cool.
Okay. Stefano, when was your last relationship?
When was my last relationship? Last year.
You don't have to answer, but when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A couple of weeks ago.
Is that woman an option?
No. That's just going back, you got so many women that you're comfortable with. That's just being comfortable.
Okay. Why do you think you're single?
Why am I single?
Why are you single?
I don't know. You know what? I really don't know. I think the main reason why is because I'm like a local celebrity. That's what we call them out here, local celebrities. And so everyone thinks that you're taken because you're always out side all the time. So you know how it is, Kendra. Like I would almost guarantee you everybody thinks that you got a man somewhere, right?
And they would be right.
Okay, so see what I'm saying? So everyone thinks that I have a woman, but I don't. I'm completely single.
So what makes you a local celebrity?
Because I'm always outside. And because I'm in media and because I do bodyguard work, I bodyguard for a lot of people. So
So do you try to date women?
yeah, come on, I do. I go on dates all the time.
Then why would they think you're taken? If you're, because I feel like I see what you're saying, but as a man, you're the pursuer, right?
Right.
So
See, look, dating
no
is
one should
not the,
wonder if you're. I mean, you should be trying to pursue the women, and the fact that you're trying to pursue a woman, she would then know you're available.
listen to me. Dating is not like it was back when we was coming up. Dating is completely, and also dating in 2022 is completely difficult. So most women who are attractive like yourself, they got somebody. The ones who don't have anybody, they just out for your money, or they have some type of they have some type of pre-assumption about you that could be totally false, but they stick with it. Or they're the gold diggers. They just want you for your money. So it's just completely different from dating when we were younger.
Okay.
So it's difficult to date right now.
Okay, fair enough. I will say it is. I feel like it's difficult to date. I agree. And you
Yes.
know, I'm trying to hear men because I feel like I know so many great women who are single who don't want to be single. So I guess I'm always like trying to understand when men say there's no good options. I'm like, I know so many good women, but I'm listening to you. So you're feeling like, I think the type of woman, that's probably what it's coming down to. The type of woman you desire, she's expensive. Like you said, you want somebody like me. I think this is expensive.
Exactly. Look, we did a thing on the radio yesterday, right? Do you know the average cost of the first date? Guess what the number is?
I mean, okay, that's one thing, but I'm talking about the upkeep. You know,
Oh yeah, the upkeep. Look, it's not just that though. It's very expensive to take you out to dinner. I had a woman just yesterday. We barely been seeing each other for we probably went on one date. So she automatically was like, I need some money. I'm struggling right now. And so I don't know. I wasn't really thinking because normally I would not do
A lot of men
this.
have said this. A lot of men have been saying that women are asking for money very
Ve-
fast.
Very quickly, like very quickly.
Okay.
Do you ask for money? Do you ask for money, Kendra?
Child, I don't need to ask nobody for money. Okay. The amount of money I give away a lot of money because I'm so blessed by the grace of God.
Right.
But money is I'm blessed to say that I have no issues with money.
Right.
But back to you. But I will say this. I attract men that have money. That's just kind of what I attract. So it's always challenging for me when I hear men say they don't want to spend money. That's just not in my reality is just, I think might be a little different. The kind of men I'm around, they don't want you to pull out your money ever. But that's a whole nother situation. But I do feel like it shouldn't be based on that when you're trying to find substance and things of that nature. I do think we are in a time when money could be the barrier of a real foundation that's sincere. But I think you as a man should focus on the women who are not worried about money. Now they might not be a woman like me that you said in the beginning, right? But it still be a woman that you can be with. So I think the problem is you're saying you don't want a girl that's about money, but why are you going after that girl that is about money?
No. So I'm not okay. So listen, when I say a woman that looks like you, she can be, as long as she's feminine and not what's the word? Look, as long as she takes care of herself. Can we say that? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
She just takes care of herself. That's all. But we're in a society now where a lot of women really don't take care of themselves.
Okay, listen, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I mean, look.
So you want a girl that goes to the gym?
Man, look. Yeah, go to the gym every now and then. If you see that your body is like way out of whack, like do something
Let's see the
about it.
Kendrick cam again. You got that? Let's see the Kendrick cam again.
I mean, I have clothes on. You're not gonna be able to see. I mean, but trust me. When I say trust me.
I'm
Under these
saying
clothes.
that they always say on the show, you got to be what you ask for. So, cause you didn't have a bad body. So let me say that. I'm not trying to.
No, I know you're not
saying
that. You can't say that.
No, you had a dad body though.
I mean, but oh yeah, because I'm older. I'm not saying for me, and I'm not saying for me because you know plenty of men who may not be quite in shape, but they have beautiful, exotic women, correct?
Yeah, because they're rich. And they're spending a lot of money. So,
okay.
So they might not have the body, but
Kendra, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That mentality. You're saying that
mentality. No,
it is a mentality. So in order to, what you're saying is, in order to have a woman like you, I need to have money. Is that correct?
Well, first of all, what I'm saying this to you, it's not a requirement, but that's the kind of guys I attract, right?
Right.
So if I'm not putting it out there like you have to have a certain amount of money, but one thing I realized, the men that approach me are men with money. So you can't get mad at me if I have an option who may not have money and I have all these options that have money, and then I end up going with one of those guys because that's just kind of what happens. That's not my fault. I just went with who was coming with more. You can't get mad at that. And all I'm saying to you is you're not out of shape, but you're not the cover of, I don't know, like you say.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you're saying because I'm not in full shape, I shouldn't assume.
I'm just saying work with the woman that might be on your level in that way. And back to the money thing, here's what it is. Men like looks, like you said, right? And that is a fact, ladies. Men are all about attraction. Women, like you said, they're about security. They like money. So yes, and I'm gonna use Rick Ross as, we can use a lot of celebrities. I just like using celebrities because everybody knows who they are. But Rick Ross has plenty of women. But yeah, if you say you want to go to dinner in Paris, yeah, the girl who's beautiful is gonna say, why not? I want to go to dinner in Paris. So you can't get mad at that girl if a guy calls and says, hey, you want to go to Applebee's this weekend? If she got the opportunity to go to have dinner in Paris, she's going to take the opportunity. And a lot of beautiful women have men with money that try to court them. So you can't get mad at her, just like I can't get mad at a man that if he has money that says, I want a woman that's beautiful.
Right. So this is what I'm looking for.
We have to date within our reality, and then everything will be fine. A lot of times we like to date that's not within our reality, and then you got to do what you got to do it.
So I completely disagree with you. So I feel like my reality is I can get whatever woman I want. I just haven't ran into her yet. That's my reality. And I believe that you don't need to have money, or you don't have to have, I believe that you can take a woman out to Applebee's or wherever, and if she likes you, if she thinks you're, if she's into you, she don't care where y'all go out to eat. She might even want you to cook for her. That's what I believe.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. But what I'm just saying is you gotta, like, you were describing what I thought was like a woman who's very pretty, has herself together. Just like men always say that women are in competition, like to get a man, right?
Right.
Well, that woman that you desire, you might be in competition with other guys to have her attention. It could go both ways. So at the end of the day, if that's the girl you want, and you say you can have any girl you want, I'm not going to give you any pushback. I just wonder, you said it hasn't happened yet.
You told me,
when you're going to move into.
No, this is what you said. You said date on your level. My level is I want a beautiful woman who's in shape, who's attractive. She don't got to be the most beautiful woman in the world, but she got to at least be attractive. And the main thing is she got to love God. That's the main thing.
Okay, fair enough. So let's continue because we go on all
I know
we
can go for hours, and everybody like, come on, let's go on with it. So let's go.
No. So when was your last relationship, Stefano?
I told you last year.
Oh, you did. Mm-hmm. Okay, because we're actually at the end. So why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Because I love God. I'm a good guy. I'm honest. I'm a good person.
But why don't you go to church? You know how many? I just came from church. There's a lot of God-fearing women in church single.
Let me tell you something. They the worst ones sometimes. And most women in church who are like, who are attractive, they got somebody. They're either married or they got
Exactly.
somebody. Yeah. So I mean,
Exactly.
and also women in church. Okay, it's very hard. You can't just approach a woman in church like you would approach a woman if you met her at the grocery store or at a club.
But there's church events. Like I think, like I know with my church that I go to now, there's so many. We last week they had message and mimosas. You know, like their own
They
version
had
of a
messes
brunch.
and mimosas at your church.
They had
That's
a yep after brunch, yep, and the
okay.
pastor
Okay.
preached and everything, and it was pretty dope to be honest. Of course there was controversy behind it, but what I'm saying is, women come on my show every day, all day, and say they want God fearing, but then you said earlier, you know, you have an appearance requirement, and that's fine. You can have an appearance requirement. I'm just saying, beautiful women are not cheap women, and unless you, and unless you're willing to spend a coin on a beautiful girl, you're gonna keep going in circles.
You might be right. You might be right. But I
All the
have
beautiful
faith.
women I know got men, and all they men take care of them, and they got their own stuff. But oh, they got men who take care of them
Your
to a
man,
certain degree.
man take care of you.
I mean, I'm not
Come
saying
on,
nothing.
Kendra. Come on, Kendra. Does your man take care of you?
No, I'm not
Oh,
saying anything.
oh
I'm
my
not
God.
saying anything because nope, I'm not saying anything.
Why are you not
I would
saying
say this
anything?
in life. I would say this in life. I want for nothing, and I'm grateful to say that. I want for
Okay.
nothing in my world, and I'm grateful to say that. I also work very, very hard. So all the blessings that I have been receiving are blessings that are 20 years in the making. So I deserve to have all that I have because nothing was given to me. I worked
We're
for
not
it.
talking about. We're not talking about what you've earned and
No,
what you deserve.
but
You have.
that matters though, because let me tell you, no, let me tell you why it matters, because those things are what got me to the group of men that I'm around. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to be around a certain amount of people, a certain crowd of people, you have to earn your spot to even be in those environments.
Okay.
So without my hard work of who I am, I wouldn't even be around the type of men I'm around. And that's just real talk.
Fact.
So no, you said something earlier, to quote you. You said you believe you can have any woman you want. You haven't met her yet. So what you got to do is figure out how to get around those kind of women to meet her, if that's what you desire.
Okay. What's the way to do that?
I mean, I host a data show. That's a whole nother check you're gonna have to give me if you want me to help your life out. You want me?
Okay.
I could help you get there, but you're gonna have to pay me for that type of information.
Okay. Okay.
But listen, let's go. This was an impromptu Sunday.
Okay.
I did enjoy talking to you.
All
right. Stefano, he's a Libra. Oh, what's the age range you would date?
No, it's not really no age range. I mean, I wouldn't date somebody that's 90, but you know, it's really no age. I don't have an age limit.
Do you think that the kind of woman you might like, she might be turned off by you having 4 children's moms?
No, because they're not in my life. So I don't think they would, I don't think that would be a turn off. I don't think that should be a turn off.
Have you ever been engaged at least?
I've had 3 women ask me to marry them.
And you didn't want to marry those women?
No, I wasn't ready. I was too young. Oh, and one didn't want to stop doing what she was doing. The recent one, yes.
What do you mean she didn't want to stop doing what she was doing?
So one was she was a stripper, right? And she wasn't no regular stripper. She's one of them strippers that make thousands and thousands and millions of dollars. And so I was like, well, if you got so much money and you want to get married, you got to stop stripping. And she was like, no, I had this 5-year plan and things of that sort.
How long
I was like,
dating
okay.
For?
We had known each other, dated each other for like off and on for like 3 years.
So why was you able to date her for 3 years and then you're going to tell her to quit the reason as you was dating her?
What you mean? She wanted to get married.
But you was dating her as a stripper.
Right,
so now she
absolutely.
Gotta change up who she is to be your wife?
Yes. We're married now, so you don't have to show your. This is why
you're single, because you're not honest with yourself. So basically, you could date a stripper, but the perception of your wife, you can't marry her because she was a stripper. You shouldn't be able to date her if that was the case. If you had that perception.
Well, I was dating her. I was dating her off of what's the word I'm looking for?
Either way, you were dating her, and then you said in order for her, you liked her enough to be around her for 3 years, right? So you're telling me for 3 years you were able to freak with her, but for her to be your wife, she had to become somebody else. But the reality is that woman who is somebody else, you wasn't checking for that type of woman. Because that woman exists. There's plenty of non-strippers that you wasn't checking for. You was checking for the stripper. And now you want her to become some other woman who you don't even like, because if you like that woman, you would be with that woman. That was unfair.
You think that was unfair? Well,
it was
okay.
unfair because I think the problem is this: a lot of people don't be honest with themselves. They have a perception of what they should like, right? So it's like, for you, your wife can't be a stripper. That's how you feel in your mind, and because you believe in God, and I get all that. But you could date a stripper. It's like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, whoever
because it's almost like a woman dating a drug dealer. I'm gonna break it down for you. So a woman can date a drug dealer and think that he's going to change, or hope that he changes, right? Does that happen? Does that happen? Okay, all right. So I'm dating a stripper, hoping that she changes, or hoping that my influence will influence her to change. But if she wants to get married,
my thing is, why you have to wait for her to change? Just date the change, because that changed woman exists. And the point I'm trying to make out to you is, you don't like that woman you think you like, because if you did, you would be dating her, and she would have got your energy. She would have got your time. But instead, you don't want to admit the fact that this stripper girl had things that you do like. And it's okay. I think a lot of people do this. Like, they have in their mind what is bad, right? Their mind is, this is bad, so I shouldn't like it. But internally, you actually do like that. And so, but because you gotta wear this perception for the world or whoever, you can't be honest with yourself, you know, you go in circles. I think you just find somebody who, like, really has all the requirements that you really like as a person. And then you'll be happy.
Okay, so let me break this down for you. It wasn't the fact that she was a stripper. It's the fact that, in my mind, I couldn't see her account being that high, and all she does is strip. So I had a trust issue with her. Can I say that?
Okay, that's fine. I know some strippers that are paid though, but we gotta go. I know some millionaire strippers. Give them your Facebook page.
It's my name, Stefano Lewis, and my Instagram is the same, Stefano Lewis.
Stefano Lewis. All right, but listen. I wish you the best, and I enjoyed talking to you. We gotta go. Keep me posted how it goes this time. Hopefully, you find this imaginary unicorn you're searching for.
She gotta be an imaginary unicorn.
Because you want a church-going stripper.
No.
All right, bye, baby.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.